Hi, my name is Deepak Purohit. It's my pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Aniruddha Vazalwar. I will tell you a little more about him shortly. The topic really is about astrology. Now, astrology for me, like many other people all over the world, is a subject that has always been something that my parents would take seriously at the time of my marriage or my son's arrival or some important event in my life. uh, I was one of those who used to look at it from that point of view. A few years ago I met Dr. Vazalwar, who was visiting our area, and started speaking with him, consulting him, and was fascinated about what he told me about our past and about my future, and many of those things came true. Now many people believe it is mumbo jumbo, it is some stroke of luck or fluke, uh, but I've seen a lot of it really helping me and my family. Uh, Dr. Vazalwar is actually a businessman. He's worked in Nagpur for many years. He has a hotel. He has started some manufacturing industries, and he's written many books. He has a non-profit foundation. About 15 years ago, he got interested in astrology, and as he started learning about it, he started trying to help people with it, and he found that he was pretty successful and pretty accurate in what he was advising people about on astrology. So once he did well on that, he decided to do a little more formal research to figure out, was it just a fluke, was it just a coincidence, or was there a science behind it. He was convinced that there is a science behind it. So he started his research after helping thousands of people free of cost. He started his research in the early part of 2004. Took him 4 or 5 years to do his research, and he finally got his PhD in the subject of correlating astrology with science. Now, there are lots of books on astrology, there are a lot of experts on astrology, and what Dr. Vazalwar has tried to do with the research is to prove that astrology is not just a coincidence, it's not just blind faith. There is an extremely strong correlation between scientific fact, scientific principles and theories, and astrology, which is why it works. So in this series of lectures that you will hear from him, you will hear from him his thoughts about why he got into this, his thoughts about what astrology is, and then he would explain various facets of astrology in a language that a simple person like me or you would be able to understand. I want to emphasize that this is not a commercial venture. Dr. Vazalwar has written a book on astrology. It is called AstroQuest, the correlation of astrology with modern science. He is not here to try and sell his book. He also does not charge a single dime or a penny for any of his services, though thousands of people all over the world consult him. He does this as a mission. He does this because he loves it. He does this because he loves helping people with it. So I do hope you enjoy this series of lectures with Dr. Vazalwar, and through this forum we will give you a chance to interact with him in various ways. We will figure this out as we go along, depending on the level of interest, by email, by phone, to the website or whatever. But do track this, and I'm sure you'll find this a very fascinating journey. Thank you.